Ethan was a bright boy. Everyone said so, his teachers, his parents, and even his friends. He had a sharp mind and a kind heart. But Ethan had one big problem. He always said, "I will do it later." If his mom asked him to clean his room, he would smile and say, "I'll do it later." If his teacher gave him homework, he would nod and think, "I'll do it later, after I play." At first, everything seemed fine. He still got good grades, still had fun with his friends, and no one noticed his habit much. But slowly, things began to change. One Monday morning, Ethan's teacher, Mrs. Collins, announced a science project. "You have 1 week," she said. "The best project will be shown at the school fair." Ethan was excited. He planned to make a model of the solar system. He told himself, "This will be easy. I'll start tomorrow." But the next day, his cousin came over and they played video games. "I'll do it tomorrow," Ethan said again. On Wednesday, he remembered the project, but he was too sleepy. "I'll start on Thursday," he promised. Thursday became Friday. Friday became Saturday. On Sunday night, he suddenly sat up in bed. "Oh no! The project is due tomorrow." He rushed to his desk and tried to make something with paper, glue, and a few old balls. But it looked messy. When he took it to school the next day, everyone else had beautiful, colorful models. Ethan's project looked like a pile of junk. Mrs. Collins looked disappointed. "Ethan, I expected better from you," she said softly. Those words hurt him deeply. He promised himself he would never wait until the last moment again. But promises are easy to make and easy to forget. One summer, when his dad gave him a real responsibility. "Ethan," his dad said, "I'm traveling for 2 days. Please water the garden every evening. The plants need care in this heat." "Sure, Dad," Ethan said happily. "I'll do it." The first evening, he thought, "I'll water them after dinner." But then his friend Jake called, and they played online games for hours. He forgot. The next evening, he saw the plants drooping. "I'll water them properly tonight," he told himself. But that night, there was a power cut, and he went to bed early. When his dad returned, many of the plants were dry and brown. The small apple tree that Ethan had planted with his dad the year before was dying. Ethan's heart sank. He felt tears in his eyes as he looked at the wilted leaves. "I'm sorry, Dad," he whispered. "I should have done it when you told me." His dad didn't scold him. He simply said, "Son, life doesn't wait for those who say, 'later.' Plants, dreams, and opportunities, they all need care now. Once they dry up, it's too late." Those words hit Ethan harder than any punishment. That evening, Ethan sat quietly in the backyard. The dry leaves rustled in the wind. He picked up the watering can and began to water the remaining plants. The next morning, he woke up early and watered them again. Slowly, some of the plants began to grow green shoots. Ethan realized something powerful. Doing things on time not only saved trouble, it also gave peace. He started small. He finished his homework the day it was given. He helped his mom before she reminded him. He planned his schoolwork carefully. At first, it was hard. His old habit of, "I'll do it later," whispered in his ear, often. But every time he heard it, he remembered the dry apple tree. Months passed. One day, the school held another competition, a science fair. Ethan started his project on the first day. He worked a little every evening, testing, improving, and organizing. When the results were announced, Ethan won first prize. His teacher smiled. "See, Ethan, this is what happens when you don't wait for later." Ethan smiled too. He had learned the secret. Success belongs to those who act now, not later. Later is the enemy of success. What you delay today may never get done tomorrow. Do it now, because time waits for no one.